The security guard gestures and says, "Kwan, which one of those two girls is your blind date?" Kwan says confidently, "The one sitting there in the purple dress. She looks like she comes from a rich family. She even has a maid with her." The two of them walk toward her. Kwan says with a smile, "Hello, honey. Are you here for a blind date with me?" Bobley says in surprise, Hello. I'm not here for the blind date. I'm her best friend. You two talk comfortably. I'll go to the restroom for a moment." Ting Ting extends her hand and says, "Hello." Kwan says coldly and with disgust, "Oh, are you the one I was supposed to meet today?" Ting Ting says gently, "Oh yes, Auntie told me about you. These flowers, are they for me?" Kwan says angrily, "Stop dreaming. Your face is average, but your ambitions are sky high. These flowers aren't for you. You're not worthy of them. I'm the director of Lin Group." Ting Ting asks in shock, "You're the director of Lin Group? Do you know me?" Kwan says arrogantly, "Why would I know you? I associate with high-class people. Look at your own status. You're just a cleaner. My aunt is ridiculous, introducing just anyone to me. If I go out with her, people will laugh at me." As he turns to leave, the security guard stops him and says, "Brother, I think she's actually a good person, and no job is higher or lower than another." Turning to Ting Ting, he says, "I'm sorry. My brother speaks very harshly. I hope you didn't mind." Ting Ting smiles and says, "It's okay. I'm used to it. I'm just a worker anyway." The security guard immediately says, "There's nothing shameful about being a worker. Money earned with your own hands is the most honorable." Ting Ting asks politely, "Do you really think that?" The security guard says gently, "Absolutely. You waited so long in this heat. That's sincerity. If you don't mind, we could be friends." Ting Ting extends her hand. "Hello, nice to meet you." The security guard shakes her hand. "Hello, I'd like to give you these flowers." Ting Ting says honestly, "I work as a cleaner at a company. My salary is only 3,200 yuan a month. No house, no car, no savings. I live in a dorm." Kwan says sarcastically, "Did you hear that? 3,200 yuan? What kind of life is that? Her entire monthly salary isn't even worth one of my meals. You've been with me for 7 or 8 years and you still haven't learned anything." The security guard says confidently, "I don't even have the right to be her friend." Kwan says in shock, "Are you seriously starting to like her?" Max sighs and says, "Yes. When you love someone, you don't look at their income. You look at their character." At that moment, the secretary runs over and says, "Boss, a new product is being launched at the company. You need to get there immediately." The secretary leaves. Kwan immediately grabs Ting Ting's hand and says, "I'm sorry, boss. I said some harsh things earlier. I think we're actually a good match." Ting Ting pulls her hand away angrily and says, "No, your attitude is ugly. If you want to understand yourself, go home and look in the mirror." She then turns to the security guard and says, "I've always wanted someone sincere and genuine. Will you be with me?" The security guard smiles and says, "Isn't this a little sudden? Can you give me some time to think?" Kwan says angrily, "Stay in your place. If you try to be with her, I'll cut ties with you forever." The security guard says firmly, "That's fine. I don't need to learn anything from someone like you." Ting Ting holds the security guard's hand and says, "Through this small test, I found someone who truly cares about me. I believe our uncle and aunt will definitely bless us."